Hi and everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel which is explore yourselves, banking and general knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost, highlights from Indian and global history along with Tithi, Nakshatra, major global events and notable birth and death anniversaries of 23rd April 2026, Thursday, Bengali date, 9 Boishak 1433. As per Sri Madan Gupta Punjika, today's Tithi is Shukla Sosti and up to 0342 hours and after that Shukla Saptami. Today's Nakshatra is Ardra Nakshatra and up to 0257 hours and after that Punarvasu Nakshatra. Today is 113th day of the year. There are then 252 days left in 2026. Today is 17th Thursday of 2026. Today is Khongjom Day. Khongjom Day is observed every year on 23rd April in Manipur to commemorate the valor and patriotism of the Manipuri soldiers who fought against the British in the Anglo-Manipur War of 1891. The most significant battle took place at Khongjom, where Major Pona Brojavasi and his fellow warriors made the ultimate sacrifice while defending their motherland. This day serves as a reminder of their courage and the state's resistance against colonial rule. Tributes are paid at the Khongjom War Memorial and various events are organized to honor their legacy and instill a sense of pride among future generations. Today is Veer Kunwar Singh Day. Veer Kunwar Singh Day is celebrated on 23rd April to honor the bravery and leadership of Kunwar Singh, a prominent freedom fighter from Bihar who played a crucial role in the Indian Rebellion of 1857. At the age of nearly 80, he led a valiant armed struggle against British colonial forces, showcasing exceptional courage and strategic acumen. Hailing from Jagdishpur in present-day Bhojpur district, he became a symbol of resistance and patriotism. The day is observed especially in Bihar with cultural programs, tributes, and patriotic events to remember his contributions to India's first war of independence. Today is YouTube launched on 23rd April 2005. YouTube was officially launched on 23rd April 2005, marking a revolutionary moment in the world of digital media and online communications. Founded by Steve Chen, Chaud Harley, and Javed Karim, the platform was created to make video sharing simple and accessible for everyone. The very first video, titled Me at the Zoo, was uploaded by Javed Karim on the same day, symbolizing the beginning of user-generated content on a global scale. Over time, YouTube grew rapidly, becoming a hub for entertainment, education, news, and creativity, allowing individuals and organizations to reach audiences worldwide. Its impact was transformed how people consume content, giving rise to a new generation of creators and influencers. Today, YouTube stands as one of the most powerful and widely used platforms on the internet, shaping modern culture, communications, and digital storytelling. Today is St. George's Day. St. George's Day is celebrated on 23rd April in honor of St. George, the patron saint of England, known for his legendary bravery and the famous tale of slaying a dragon to save a village. Though the exact details of his life remain shrouded in legend, St. George is believed to have been a Roman soldier who was martyred for his Christian faith around the 4th century. The day is marked in England with parades, church services, and displays of the St. George's Cross flag. While it is not a public holiday, the day serves as a celebration of English heritage, courage, and chivalry. Today is English Language Day. English Language Day is celebrated on 23rd April every year, marking both the birth and death anniversary of William Shakespeare, one of the greatest writers in the English language. Established by the United Nations in 2010, the day aims to promote multilingualism and cultural diversity, while also highlighting the importance of English as one of the six official languages of the UN. It is a day to appreciate the rich history, literature, and global influence of the English language, which serves as a bridge of communications across nations and cultures worldwide. Today is World Book and Copyright Day. World Book and Copyright Day is celebrated on 23rd April each year to promote the love of reading, publishing, and the protections of intellectual property through copyright. Declared by UNESCO in 1995, the date was chosen to honor the death anniversaries of literary giants like William Shakespeare, Miguel de Cervantes, and Inca Garcilaso de la Vega. The day emphasizes the power of books to educate, inspire, and connect people across cultures. It also raises awareness about the importance of copyright in safeguarding authors' rights and encouraging creativity and knowledge sharing around the world. Today is National Take a Chance Day. National Take a Chance Day is celebrated on April 23rd each year as a reminder to step out of your comfort zone and embrace new opportunities, challenges, or adventures. It encourages people to take bold steps toward their dreams, whether it's starting a new project, expressing feelings, learning a new skill, or making a life changing decision. The day is all about overcoming fear, self doubt, and rooting to discover personal growth and potential. By taking a chance, individuals may unlock hidden talents, build confidence, and create meaningful change in their lives. Today is German Beard Day. German Beard Day is celebrated on April 23rd to commemorate the enactment of the Reinheitsgebot or German beer purity law in 1516 by Duke William IV of Bavaria. This historic law regulated the ingredients in beer, allowing only water, barley, and hope to ensure its quality and purity. Later yeast was also included. The day celebrates Germany's rich brewing traditions and the global influence of its beer culture. Breweries across the country mark the occasions with special events, tastings, and promotions, making it a tribute not only to beer lovers but also to centuries of German craftsmanship and heritage. Today is National Picnic Day. National Picnic Day is celebrated on April 23rd to encourage people to enjoy the outdoors and share a meal in the fresh air with family and friends. Picnics have long been a symbol of relaxation, leisure, and togetherness, often associated with sunny weather, scenic parks, and homemade food. This day invites everyone to take a break from their routine, pack a basket with favorite treats, and embrace the simple joy of dining under the open sky. Whether in a local park, by a lake, or in your backyard, National Picnic Day is a perfect excuse to unwind and create happy memories. Today is World Table Tennis Day. World Table Tennis Day is celebrated every year on April 23rd to promote the sport of table tennis as a universal, inclusive, and accessible activity. Initiated by the International Table Tennis Federation, the day aims to bring people together regardless of age, gender, background, or skill level, using the power of sport to foster unity and joy. Events and activities are held globally, from community tournaments to social media campaigns, encouraging participation and awareness of the game. It's not just about competitions, it's about fun, friendship, and promoting a healthy, active lifestyle through table tennis. Today is World Book Night. World Book Night is celebrated on the evening of April 23rd to inspire more people to discover the joy of reading, especially those who may not read regularly or have limited access to books. Organized by the Reading Agency in the UK, this annual celebration complements World Book Day by focusing on adult readers. On this night, volunteers and organizations give away special selected books in communities, workplaces, and public spaces to spread the love of reading. World Book Night encourages literacy, sparks conversations, and brings people together through the shared experiences of a good book. Today is National English Muffin Day. National English Muffin Day is celebrated on April 23rd to honor the creations and popularity of the iconic English muffin, a soft, round, flat bread often enjoyed toasted and topped with butter, jam, or other spreads. While its exact origin is debated, the muffin became widely recognized in the United States in the late 19th century, thanks to Samuel Bath Thomas, who is credited with inventing the modern version in New York. The day encourages people to enjoy this breakfast favorite, whether in traditional ways or by exploring creative recipes. National English Muffin Day celebrates not only the muffin itself but also its place in breakfast culture around the world. Today is National Talk Like Shakespeare's Day. National Talk Like Shakespeare's Day is celebrated on April 23rd, the anniversary of William Shakespeare's birth and death. To honor the legendary playwright's contributions to the English language and literature. On this day, people are encouraged to speak in the style of Shakespearean English, using phrases and vocabulary from his works. It's a fun way to appreciate the rich, poetic language that has influenced not only literature but also everyday expressions in modern English. Whether quoting famous lines from his plays or adopting his unique sentences structures, National Talk Like Shakespeare's Day invites everyone to engage with the bard's language and bring a little Elizabethan flair to their conversations. Today is Kannada Book Day. Kannada Book Day is celebrated on April 23rd to honor the literary contributions of Canadian authors and promote the joy of reading in Kannada. The day encourages Canadians to celebrate their rich literary heritage, explore works by local authors, and support bookstores and libraries. It coincides with World Book Day and serves as an opportunity to reflect on the power of books to educate, inspire, and bring communities together. Through events like author readings, book fairs, and school activities, Canada Book Day aims to foster a love for literature and increase access to books for people of all ages across the country. Today is National Cherry Cheesecake Day. National Cherry Cheesecake Day is celebrated on April 23rd to honor one of the most beloved dessert combinations, rich, creamy cheesecake topped with a sweet and tangy cherries. This indulgent treat, often featuring a graham cracker crust and Lucia's cherry topping, has become a favorite at bakeries, family gatherings, and celebrations across the United States. The day encourages dessert lovers to enjoy a slice, try new recipes, or even bake their own cherry cheesecake at home. It's a perfect excuse to satisfy a sweet tooth and celebrate the delicious harmony of flavors that make cherry cheesecake a classic favorite. Today is International Creator Day. International Creator Day is celebrated on April 23rd to recognize and honor the talent, passion, and hard work of content creators across the globe. Whether they are YouTubers, podcasters, bloggers, streamers, artists, or influencers, this day celebrates the creativity and dedications behind the content that entertains, educates, and inspires millions online. It also acknowledges the growing impact of the digital creator economy and encourages fans and followers to show appreciation for their favorite creators. International Creator Day highlights the importance of creative freedom, innovations, and the power of digital platforms in shaping modern culture and communication. Today is National Lost Dog Awareness Day. National Lost Dog Awareness Day is observed on April 23rd to raise awareness about the many dogs that go missing each year and to celebrate the happy reunions between lost pets and their families. Created by Lost Dogs of America, the day aims to educate pet owners about effective ways to prevent dogs from going missing, as well as the steps to take if a dog is lost. It also highlights the critical role of shelters, rescue groups, and online networks in helping reunite pets with their rightful owners. The day serves as both a reminder to be vigilant and responsible and a celebration of hope and the strong bond between humans and their canine companions. Today is Movie Theatre Day. Movie Theatre Day is celebrated on April 23rd to honor the cultural and entertainment value of movie theaters, where audiences come together to experience films on the big screen. This day recognizes the magic of cinema, the immersive visuals, surround sound, and shared emotional moments that make watching a movie in the theater a unique experience. It also pays tribute to the hardworking individuals behind the scenes, including projectionists, ushers, and concession workers. Movie Theatre Day encourages people to support local cinemas, revisit their favorite films, or discover new stories while appreciating the timeless joy of going to the movies. Today is National Email Day. National Email Day is celebrated on April 23rd to recognize the inventions and ongoing importance of email as a revolutionary tool in communications. Since its early development in the 1970s, email has transformed how people connect personally and professionally, offering fast, efficient, and documented exchanges across the globe. This day highlights email's impact on business, education, and everyday life, while also promoting best practices for email etiquette, security, and productivity. National Email Day is a reminder of how far digital communications has come and how it continues to evolve in our increasingly connected world. Today is National Asparagus Day. National Asparagus Day is celebrated on April 23rd to honor and enjoy one of spring's earliest and most nutritious vegetables, asparagus. Known for its tender stalks and distinct flavor, asparagus is rich in vitamins A, C, E, and K, as well as fiber and antioxidants. This day encourages people to incorporate asparagus into their meals through various cooking styles, whether grilled, roasted, steamed, or added to salads and pastas. It also highlights the importance of supporting local farmers during the asparagus harvest season. National Asparagus Day is a tasty way to celebrate healthy eating and seasonal produce. Today is National Lovers Day. National Lovers Day is celebrated on April 23rd as a romantic occasion for couples to express their love and affections for one another, much like Second Valentine's Day. While its exact origins are unclear, the day provides a sweet reminder to appreciate and nurture romantic relationships through thoughtful gestures, heartfelt messages, and quality time together. Whether it's a candlelit dinner, a surprise gift, or simply saying I love you, National Lovers Day encourages partners to celebrate the bond they share and create lasting memories of love and connection. Today is Impossible Astronaut Day. Impossible Astronaut Day is celebrated on April 23rd by fans of the British sci-fi series Doctor Who, marking the anniversary of the first airing of the episode The Impossible Astronaut in 2011. This day is especially iconic for introducing a major storyline involving mysterious time travel events and the eerie alien creatures known as the Silence. Fans often commemorate the day by drawing tally marks on their arms, a reference to how characters in the show marked each sighting of the Silence, who could only be remembered while being seen. It's a fun, creative way for the Doctor Who community to celebrate their love for the series and its timey-wimey adventurers. Today is Slay Dragon Day. Slay Dragon Day is celebrated on April 23rd, drawing inspirations from the legendary tale of Saint George and the Dragon, symbolizing courage, heroism, and the triumph of good over evil. The day encourages people to face their personal dragons, challenges, fears, or obstacles with bravery and determination. Whether it's overcoming anxiety, tackling a top goal, or standing up for what's right, Slay Dragon Day is a metaphorical call to action. It's also embraced by fantasy lovers and storytellers as a tribute to classic mythological themes and the timeless appeal of dragon slaying heroes in folklore and fiction. Today is National Sovereignty and Children's Day. National Sovereignty and Children's Day is celebrated on April 23rd in Turkey, marking the foundations of the Grand National Assembly in 1920 and honoring the importance of children as the future of the nation. Established by Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, the founder of modern Turkey, the day uniquely combines national pride with a heartfelt dedication to youth. It features festive events such as children's performances, cultural programs, and ceremonies in schools, while children symbolically take over government roles for the day. It stands as a powerful reminder of the role of sovereignty, democracy, and the hope embodied in the next generation. Today is Spanish Language Day. Spanish Language Day is celebrated on April 23rd to honor the significance and global influence of the Spanish language, which is spoken by millions of people across the world. The date was chosen to coincide with the death anniversary of Miguel de Cervantes, the renowned Spanish author of Don Quixote, whose work has left an indelible mark on world literature. The day highlights the rich cultural and linguistic heritage of Spanish-speaking countries, promoting awareness, appreciation, and preservation of the language. Events are held globally to celebrate the beauty of the Spanish language, its literary traditions, and its role as a vital means of communications in the modern world. Today is National Teach Children to Save Day. National Teach Children to Save Day is celebrated annually on the fourth Thursday of April to encourage young people to learn the importance of saving money and developing good financial habits. Organized by the American Bankers Association, this day focuses on educating children about budgeting, setting savings goals, and understanding the value of money. Through various activities and lessons, it aims to empower kids with the knowledge and skills they need to make smart financial decisions as they grow. By fostering financial literacy at an early age, the day helps to build the foundations for a secure and successful future. Today is International Girls in ICT Day. International Girls in ICT Day is celebrated annually every year on the fourth Thursday of April to encourage and empower girls and young women to pursue careers in information and communications technology. ICT. Initiated by International Telecommunication Union (ITU), this day aims to bridge the gender gap in the tech industry by raising awareness about the vast opportunities in the digital world and fostering a supportive environment for girls to explore science, technology, engineering, and mathematics (STEM). Through workshops, mentoring, and events held globally, the day inspires girls to break barriers and become future leaders and innovators in ICT. Today is National Take Our Daughters and Sons to Work Day. National Take Our Daughters and Sons to Work Day is observed annually on the fourth Thursday of April to inspire and engage children in the world of work by allowing them to accompany their parents or guardians to their workplace. The day aims to provide young people with a first-hand experience of various careers, helping them gain insight into the professional world, broaden their horizons, and spark interest in different fields. It also promotes gender equality, encouraging both daughters and sons to envision themselves in leadership roles and diverse careers, while fostering a deeper connections between work and family life. Today is birth and death anniversary of Mr. William Shakespeare, 23rd April 1564 to 23rd April 1616. William Shakespeare was an English playwright, poet, and actor, widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's foremost dramatist. Often called the Bard of Avon, he was born in Stratford upon Avon and later built a successful career in London as a member of the Lord Chamberlain's Men, which became the King's Men. His literary legacy includes around 39 plays, 154 short sonnets, and several narrative poems, showcasing unmatched versatility across comedies, histories, and tragedies. His most celebrated tragedies, Hamlet, Othello, King Lear, and Macbeth, are considered masterpieces of world literature. In his later years, he wrote tragicomedies like The Tempest, blending elements of drama and romance. Though details of his personal life remain limited, his influence on literature, language, and theatre is immense and enduring. His works were compiled posthumously in the first folio in 1623, preserving his place for future generations. Celebrated as timeless, Shakespeare's writings continue to inspire, educate, and captivate audiences across the world. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Bhanubhakta Acharya, 13th July 1814 to 23rd April 1868. Bhanubhakta Acharya was a pioneering Nepali writer, poet, and translator, widely honored as the Adikavi or first poet of the Nepali language. Born in Chundiram, Ramgha of Tanahan districts, Nepal, he received his early education in Sanskrit at home and later in Varanasi, at a time when most literary works were confined to Sanskrit and inaccessible to the common people. He played a crucial role in popularizing Nepali as a literary language. His most prominent work, Bhanubhakt Ramayana, was a translation of the Sanskrit Ramayana into simple and lyrical Nepali, making it understandable and appealing to the masses. Inspired by grass cutter's desire to be remembered, he devoted himself to creating meaningful literature for society despite facing hardships. including imprisonment. He continued writing, even composing a poetic petitions that secured its release. His works were later discovered and published by Motiram Bhatta, bringing him a posthumous recognition. Today he is celebrated as a foundational figure in Nepali literature, whose simple yet profound writings reflect devotion, culture, and national identity. Age birth anniversary of Mr. Max Carl Ernst Ludwig Planck, 23rd April 1858 to 4th October 1947. Max Carl Ernst Ludwig Planck was a pioneering German physicist widely regarded as the father of quantum theory, which revolutionized our understanding of atomic and subatomic processes. Born in Kiel, Germany, Planck showed an early aptitude for mathematics and physics, eventually becoming a professor at the University of Berlin. In 1900, he introduced the concept of energy quanta, proposing that energy is emitted or absorbed in discrete amounts, which laid the foundations for quantum mechanics. His work challenged classical physics and influenced generations of scientists, including Albert Einstein. Planck received the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1918 for his groundbreaking contributions. Beyond his scientific achievements, he was known for his intellectual rigor, ethical integrity, and resilience during turbulent times in Germany, including both world wars. Planck's legacy endures as one of the most influential figures in modern physics, shaping our understanding of the universe at its most fundamental level. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Charles Gates Dawes, 27th August 1865 to 23rd April 1951. Charles Gates Dawes was an influential American banker, military officer, diplomat, and politician best known for his work in international finance and public service. He served as the 30th Vice President of the United States under Calvin Coolidge from 1925 to 1929 and was a key figure in post-World War I European economic recovery. Dawes co-authored the Dawes Plan in 1924, which restructured Germany's reparations payments and stabilized the European economy, earning him the Nobel Peace Prize that same year. Beyond diplomacy, he had a distinguished career in banking and finance, helping modernize the US Treasury system and promote efficient fiscal policy. Dawes also served in World War I, where he contributed to military logistics and planning, earning recognitions for his organizational skills. An accomplished musician and composer, he even wrote the popular march melody in a major, showcasing his artistic talents. Dawes' multifaceted legacy reflects the blend of financial acumen, diplomatic skill, public service, and cultural contributions, marking him as a prominent figure in early 20th century American history. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Johannes Andreas Grip Pivigar, 23rd April 1867 to 30th January 1928. Johannes Andreas Grip Pivigar was a Danish physician and professor of anatomical pathology at the University of Copenhagen, best known for receiving the 1926 Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine for his claimed discovery of the Spirocheta carcinoma, which he reported could induce stomach cancer in rats and mice. While working at the Institute of Pathological Anatomy, he discovered new round domes in wild rats in 1907 and conducted experiments that were at the time hailed as the greatest contributions to experimental medicine. Although later research showed his conclusions were mistaken and the tumors were caused by vitamin A deficiency rather than the roundworm. His work was pioneering in experimental pathology. Pfeiffer's research also contributed to the development of controlled clinical trial methodology, an important foundation in modern medical research. He was retrospectively awarded the Nobel Prize alone after initially being considered alongside Katasusuburo Yamaguchi, highlighting the recognitions of his experimental work. Despite later reassessment of the scientific accuracy of his findings, Hewigger's investigations influenced the early 20th century experimental medicine and cancer research. His methods and approaches in pathology laid the groundwork that informed subsequent studies in carcinogenesis. Hewigger's achievements, including the Nobel Prize and contributions to clinical research methodology, cemented his historical significance in medical science. Today is birth anniversary of Miss Yumura Soen, 23rd April 1875 to 27th August 1949. Yumura Soen, born Yumura Tsune, was a renowned Japanese artist of the Meiji, Taisho, and early Showa periods, celebrated for her mastery of Nihonga. She was best known for her elegant Bijinga, through which she portrayed idealized feminine beauty while also bringing refinement and dignity to the genre. Despite criticism during the Taisho era that Bijinga failed to reflect the evolving role of women in society, Swain's works stood out for their grace, subtle emotions, and cultural depth. She also explored historical and traditional subjects, expanding her artistic range beyond portraiture. As women gradually gained greater participation in the workforce and arts, her success marked an important milestone in Japanese cultural history. Swain received numerous honors, including becoming the first woman to be awarded the prestigious Order of Culture. She was also appointed as an officer artist to the imperial household, a rare recognition at the time. Her legacy endures as a pioneering female artist who elevated traditional Japanese painting to new artistic heights. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Lester Bowles Pearson, 23rd April 1897 to 27 December 1972. Lester Bowles Pearson was a distinguished Canadian statesman, diplomat, and scholar who played a pivotal role in shaping modern international diplomacy. He served as the 14th Prime Minister of Canada from 1963 to 1968, leading a period of major social reform. Pearson is best known internationally for his decisive role in resolving the Suez Crisis of 1956 by proposing the first large-scale United Nations peacekeeping force. For these historic contributions to world peace, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1957. As Prime Minister, he introduced landmark policies including universal health care, Medicare, the Canada Pension Plan, and the Maple Leaf National Flag. He also strengthened Canada's role as a middle power committed to multilateralism and peacekeeping. Pearson early served as Minister of External Affairs, shaping Canada's foreign policy during the Cold War. He received numerous honorary degrees and international honors. Known for integrity, intellect, and diplomacy, he elevated Canada's global standing. Lester B. Pearson is remembered as a visionary leader whose achievements left a lasting legacy in peace, social justice, and nation building. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Bertil Gotthard Oehlen, 23rd April 1899 to 3rd August 1979. Bertil Gotthard Oehlen was a prominent Swedish economist, academic, and political leader known for his significant contributions to international trade theory. He served as a professor at the Stockholm School of Economics from 1929 to 1965, shaping generations of economists. Olin was also an influential politician, leading the People's Party from 1944 to 1967 and serving briefly as Sweden's Minister of Commerce and Industry during World War II. Internationally, he held the positions of President of the Nordic Council in 1959 and 1964. He is best known for developing the Heckscher-Ohlin model along with Eli Heckscher, which explains patterns of trade based on factor endowments. For his groundbreaking work, Ohlin was awarded the Nobel Memorial Prize in Economic Sciences in 1977, jointly with James Meade. His theories remain fundamental in modern economics, particularly in understanding global trade and capital flows. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Haldor Kiljan Laxness, 23rd April 1902 to 8th February 1998. Haldor Kiljan Laxness was one of Iceland's greatest literary figures, achieving international acclaim for renewing Iceland's narrative traditions with modern depth and social conscience. His most notable honor was the 1955 Nobel Prize in Literature, awarded for his vivid epic power and contributions to Icelandic storytelling. Earlier, he received the World Peace Council Literary Prize 1952, reflecting his global cultural and political influence during the Cold War era. His novels Independent People, What Light Iceland's Bell, Salka Valka, and Garpla are regarded as milestones of the 20th century world literature. Independent People became a major international success, selling over 450,000 copies in the US alone. Laxness also made lasting contributions as an essayist, playwright, poet, translator, and cultural ambassador for Iceland. He was awarded the Sonic Prize in 1969 for his contributions to European culture. Several of his works were adapted into acclaimed films and stage productions. His Some Glee Preston is preserved as a National Literary Museum and the biennial International Literary Prize now bears his name, cementing his enduring legacy in world literature. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Satyajit Ray, 2nd May 1921 to 23rd April 1992. Satyajit Ray was a legendary Indian filmmaker, writer, and artist, widely regarded as one of the greatest and most influential directors in world cinema. Born in Kolkata to Sukumar Ray, he began as a commercial artist before turning to filmmaking. Inspired by Jean Renoir and the film Bicycle Thieves, his debut from Pather Pachali, part of the renowned Opus trilogy with Aparajito and Opus Samsar, brought him global acclaim. While films like Charulata and The Music Room showcased his artistic brilliance, over his career he directed 36 films and created iconic literary characters like Feluda and Professor Shonku. Ray received numerous prestigious honors including the Padma Shri in 1958, Padma Bhushan 1965, Padma Vibhushan in 1976, Dadasaheb Phalke Award in 1984, Academy Honorary Award in 1992, Legion of Honor in 1987, and India's highest civilian honor, the Bharat Ratna, in 1992. He also earned a record 37 National Film Awards and international honors like Golden Lion and Golden Bear, and was awarded an honorary degree by Oxford University in 1978. His timeless legacy continues to inspire filmmakers and storytellers across the globe. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Cesar Estrada Chavez, 31st March 1927 to 23rd April 1993. Cesar Estrada Chavez was an American labor leader and political activist who co-founded the National Farm Workers Association, later becoming the United Farm Workers UFW alongside Dolores Huerta and Gilbert Padilla. Born in Yuma, Arizona, to a Mexican American family, he worked as a farm laborer, served in the US Navy, and later rose to prominence through the community service organizations. In 1962, he founded the NFWA, introduced initiatives such as an insurance scheme, a credit union, and the El Malcriado newspaper for farm workers. Chavez led major non-violent labor movements, most notably the Delano Grape Strike, blending Gandhian philosophy with Catholic symbolism. Though admired for championing farm workers' rights, he faced FBI scrutiny and internal union conflicts, especially over his stance against illegal immigrations. In later years, the UFW declined as Chavez shifted towards cooperatives, communes, and anti-pesticide campaigns. After his death, he became both revered and controversial, honored with the Presidential Medal of Freedom, but also criticized for autocratic tendencies, and in 2026, posthumous allegations that led to the removal of several tributes. Today is birth anniversary of Miss Shirley Temple, 23rd April 1928 to 10th February 2014. Shirley Temple Black received numerous prestigious awards and honors reflecting her extraordinary impact on film, culture, and public service. She won a special Juvenile Academy Award in 1935 for her outstanding contributions as a child performer and became Hollywood's top box office star from 1934 to 1938. She earned a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1960, and her legacy was further recognized when she received the Golden Plate Award of the American Academy of Achievement in 1970. In 1998, she was honored with the Kennedy Center Honors for Lifetime Achievement in Film, followed by the Screen Actors Guild Life Achievement Award. The American Film Institute ranked her 19th among the greatest female screen legends of classic Hollywood cinema. Beyond entertainment, she achieved historic distinction as U.S. Ambassador to Ghana, U.S. Ambassador to Czechoslovakia, and the first female U.S. Chief of Protocol. She was also honored internationally, including being named an honorary deputy paramount chief in Ghana, and her cultural influence endures through landmarks, retrospectives, and enduring global recognitions. Additionally, her enduring legacy has been celebrated through major sectors retrospectives, and public reviews, including special exhibitions of our memorabilia and global recognitions of our role in shaping both classic Hollywood cinema and modern cultural diplomacy. Your daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Request for like, subscribe, and share.